Warning: personal opinions, satirical comedy, and spoilers.
The Matrix, the 1999 sci-fi cinema classic that shifted the field of movies with its unique style, themes of fate, free will, and blurred the lines between humans and machines, along with an entertainingly over-the-top presentation. We flash forward to 2018 and we got Upgrade, a science fiction film about a man who's mugged and left paralyzed by some punks who murdered his wife. Upgrade was quite the treat. It explores the concepts of human-computer integration, artificial intelligence, and the age-old concept of cybernetic uprising.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
But by the time the movie was over, it left me thinking, is Upgrade a prequel to The Matrix? Hello, I'm Nero from ToonGrin.com, and I'm going to talk to you about Upgrade, a movie written and directed by Leigh Whannell and starring Logan Marshall Green. You know, the shocker from Spider-Man Homecoming. Upgrade is a neat film that crosses genres like science fiction and revenge fantasy. So it's like a cross between John Wick and Ghost in the Shell, or The $6 Million Man, or any other number of ideas that involves revenge, robotics, and a splish splash of Evil Dead.
Oh, God, dear!
The story is simple enough. Guy has girl, guy loses girl, guy gets an upgrade and goes on a revenge spree. It's a tale as old as time. However, the thing that gets me is the ending. A friend of mine brought it up after we watched the movie, and it really got me thinking. Now, spoiler alert out there for anyone who hasn't seen Upgrade. There is a bit of a twist at the end, and I'm going to be spewing my thoughts to get to the point of my rambling. So if you want to see the movie before I ruin it forever, I recommend you go watch it. Get yourself some popcorn, maybe nestle up with a nice little blanket. If you're good, then take a seat, let's rip and tear. The movie's finale has the lead, Ray Trace, confronting Aaron Keane, the culprit behind everything. The car accident, the death of Gray's wife Asha, Gray's paralysis, and the installation of the augmentation chip STEM that gave Gray back motor functions of his body. The big twist, however, is that STEM is the mastermind behind all of this. STEM is an AI that Aaron created, who then took over Aaron's life and his company in pursuit of its goal to become human. Now sure, the movie doesn't explain how STEM forced Aaron to do these things, or why it'd want to be human when being a machine would make you vastly superior and near immortal, but the movie was wrapping up by that point, and unfortunately overlooked a bit of detail that does disrupt a bit of the movie for me, but just a scoosh. The point is that STEM, big evil computer AI, had Aaron, its creator, make a chip that when embedded in a human host, it augments them like a secondary brain. Now through some scientific hoodoo, STEM failsafes are removed, and he's able to take control of Gray's body. Gray tries to force himself out, but eventually his mind just snaps from the strain. This allows STEM to suspend Gray's consciousness in a euphoric state. STEM then kills Aaron, stab. He kills the cop that's been tracking the two the whole movie, blam, and then he re-enters society piling Gray's meat body. Now the thing that's interesting is that this sort of feels like how the Matrix started. Think of it as a 4-phase plan. Phase 1. The machines take over, so boom, you have a genius make the first machine that will lead to the takeover of humanity by crafting STEM, a machine specifically designed to serve as an auxiliary brain and to be the first augmentation to humanity. Phase 2. Trap humanity in a simulation. This allows the robots to take over, so boom, STEM does that by trapping Gray in a euphoric simulation with his wife so that STEM can wear Gray's meat body like a nice bespoke suit. This is like how robots, the architects in particular, developed the Matrix to be a utopian state for the human mind to inhabit as the machines use them as impractical batteries. Or they're trying to protect humanity from killing itself, or created self-defeating programs to destroy the Matrix or something. No, quite honestly, it's very clear that there was like only one idea for a movie, but greed finds a way to churn out sequels, which leads to Phase 3. Phase 4, World Domination. Yeah, this is where it's gonna go to. We get to see it. It's all laid out like that. You see that upgrade is just like a lead into the Matrix. You have machines built and then slowly taking over people. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if the big brains at Warner Brothers blatantly rip off this movie when they become desperate enough to churn out another Matrix. They can make that into the next shared universe that they failed to accomplish. Also, as a fun side note, Leigh Whannell, the writer and director of Upgrade, also appeared in a minor role in The Matrix Reloaded, as well as in the video game Enter the Matrix as the character Axel. Coincidence? Or was it brilliant foreshadowing of what's to come? It's probably coincidence, but it's a fun brain teaser of a comparison. If you haven't seen Upgrade, go check it out. It's a bit gruesome because, it's made by one of the co-creators of Saw, but with its modest budget of $5 million, it pulls off some actual very solid work. It does have great use of practical effects, great use of camera work, has a solid soundtrack, and the acting is very on point. It basically feels like an episode of Twilight Zone or The Outer Limit. One of those shows that has like a big twist and it's usually a downer to let you know that life is a butt sometimes. So if you haven't seen Upgrade, I do recommend checking it out. Though, if you watched this video before seeing it, I'm pretty sure I ruined it for you. Huh. Consider me your red pill. You were warned, and I showed you the brutal truths of reality. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to comment below so we can discuss what your thoughts are on Upgrade. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell, follow us on social media, and if you like, you can support us by Patreon or TeePublic. Links are in the description below. And as always, be sure to tune in to ToonGrin.